Hey man, say man, Keon Davis, 1/3 of DB3, talks about what him and Kelvin had to go through because Keyshawn missed weight. And also, Bob Arum exposes Keyshawn Davis. Let's talk about all that in this video. But before we do, make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed. Let's cook. Say, man, Keyshawn Davis, man, what he pulled yesterday at the weigh-in, missing weight by over 4 pounds, and now the Edwin De Los Santos fight is off, like we all know. And man, I'm hot. I ain't gonna lie, because that was a fight that I was really looking forward to watching. But Keyshawn Davis, right? He don't look like he really bothered by it. He probably bothered by it inside, but if you're watching the ESPN events right now, he got a smile on his face. He walked in the arena throwing up the DB3 sign, laughing and smiling and everything. But a lot of people pissed off, and not only was that a bad look on Keyshawn for doing what he did, and we're going to get to what he really did, not only missing weight, but we're going to get to the ins and outs of that in a second. But he put his own brothers through it because let me let y'all hear Keon Davis had to say. Now, this is what Keon Davis had to say about what they have to deal with because of the stunt that Keyshawn pulled.
Hey, man. Kelvin and Keon still fight tomorrow. I got people asking for money back. I feel very disrespected. Do not come to my face. Don't talk to me. Straight like that.
So y'all hear fans is asking for their money back or demanded their money back because a lot of them fans was coming to see Keyshawn. Most of the fans was coming to see Keyshawn because Keyshawn is the one that be popping his shit. Keyshawn is the one that was doing all the promotion, hyping fans up, letting people know that he is the greatest professional fighter in the sport of boxing today, and he gonna prove it, and it was gonna start with Edwin De Los Santos. So man, he was doing this thing, and he really promoted this fight. So a lot of them fans bought tickets off the strength of coming to see Keyshawn Davis. But now it's making his brothers look bad, and they coming at the brothers talking about they want their money back. Because for those who don't know, a lot of these fighters, they out there, with their feet on the ground selling tickets also. So all the tickets that Keyshawn has sold on his own and Kelvin has sold on his own, a lot of them fans is hitting him up like, nah, we don't even want to come no more. Like, give us our bread back. And that make them feel some type of way. That's why he like, man, F y'all. Like, y'all forgetting that it's not only Keyshawn that was fighting on this card. We still fight. What about us? But they ain't got to that level yet. These fans don't really give a damn about a lot of these fighters until they get to that level. That's just the truth. And now Keon and Kelvin, they see it for themselves. But shout out to Keon, man. Like I said, he just put on a spectacular knockout, going out there in his hometown, doing what he had to do. But y'all smash the like button because we're going to get to what Bob Arum has to say. Y'all smash the like button. Bob Arum, he wasn't happy about what Keyshawn pulled, missing weight by over 4 pounds and basically having the fight to be called off, right? He pissed because he says that Keyshawn Davis, he ain't trying to make weight, that this whole thing that he pulled, missing weight, was planned. He never had no intentions of making 135 ever again. And Bob Arum says the reason he knows is because he says Keyshawn was walking around fully hydrated, didn't look like he struggled at all. And I'm going to put the pictures up so you can see Keyshawn yourself, man. And I'm a Keyshawn Davis fan. I'm not a hater, but I'm just not rocking with what he done pulled yesterday. I'm not rocking. Now, look at this picture, y'all. You can tell that Keyshawn Davis is fully hydrated. He don't look like he struggled a bit trying to get them extra pounds off. He didn't get them off, right? So it don't look like that he was dehydrated or weight drained or nothing. It looked like that his plan was to come in at a weight that he felt 100% comfortable at. And look at it, man. You can tell when these fighters are struggling to make weight. You can see it in their eyes. Even Kelvin Davis looked like he was struggling to make weight, man. You can see his old bones in his face, man. So we know what these fighters look like when they're struggling to make weight. And if you look at Keyshawn, he looked like he already fully hydrated, right? He don't look like he struggled at all. So I think that Keyshawn had this plan. He had this plan, and Bob Arum said the same thing. Bob Arum said he was walking around. He didn't attempt to try to make the weight, and Bob says that he can look at him and tell that he fully hydrated. He didn't try at all to try to make 135, so he had to plan this ahead of time, right? And of course, he thought no matter what he did, the fight was still going to go on because, see, Keyshawn, like I said in my other video, he started to drink his own piss, right? He think that he's bigger than boxing, or he thought he was bigger than boxing because he's been putting on spectacular performances. So he thinks that, oh, yeah, well, I can run the show now. Right? That's why he was talking all that Tank shit. Like, oh yeah, when you get to Tank's level, you can do what you want and you don't have to fight these guys, and why should you have to do this? And he's starting to think the same way about himself. When he was saying about Frank Martin, right? Talking about, oh, Frank Martin, why would I get in there with him when I'm just gonna bully him? He ain't worth my time. Like, bro, you're 13 and up. Let's not start saying all this dumb, retarded BS. You're 13 and up. You should be trying to fight the Frank Martins, the Raymond Moore Tyler, who you said you wouldn't go fight. You should be trying to fight all of these fighters. You're 13 and up. You ain't did shit in the sport of boxing yet. Let's not start all of that. Oh, they don't deserve me. Like, I hate when fighters get to talking like that. You know what I'm talking about? And now Keyshawn, he gonna get a taste of his own medicine because he showed if he got in that top spot, how he was going to move. And that's what I didn't like. Because I'm a big Keyshawn Davis fan, but I don't like when fighters get to a certain level and then they start smelling themselves too much to where they start talking about, oh, I'm not fighting this fighter because all of the best is supposed to fight the best. And now Keyshawn gave us a preview, right? Running his mouth of how he was going to move if he had won this fight. Right? If this fight had took place and Keyshawn had knocked out Edwin De Los Santos, imagine how much he would have been drinking his own piss in and smelling himself. It was going to be crazy. So certain things happen for a reason, and maybe Keyshawn needed this to come down off of his high horse a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Because like I said, if he started moving like a lot of these fighters get to moving, he started moving like Tank, I was no longer going to be a Keyshawn Davis fan. Straight up. So maybe he'll go back, to his roots and realize, hey, I'm willing to fight Frank Martin and whoever else wants to smoke. But we'll see, man. But I feel bad. And also, Bob Arum says that a lot of these tickets, they had to refund. And I'm listening to the telecast right now, the ESPN fights, and the commentators are saying that the last fight that they had in Norfolk, where it was 10,000 fans, over 10,000 that showed up. Now it's less than 8,000 because people wanted their money back. They had to refund them. So that's crazy, man. Keyshawn, get it together, man. This ain't no laughing situation. You should be real effed up about what you did in your hometown, all these people that came out to see you, you ain't bigger than the program. Remember that. Boxing lives on with or without you. So, man, salute to Keyshawn. I hope he get it together and, get to moving right again. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about what Bob Arum had to say and about what he put his brothers through. Comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know. And I'm gone.